Hello viewers, and welcome to yet another episode of Conversations with Iyobosa. I remain your host, Iyobosa. Thank you for joining us. Really glad to have you here. So there are two types of people in this world, right? One type are those who take acquired knowledge and talent to great heights. And then other type are those who are born with these innate talent and take it to great heights. So I believe people in music, the arts, entertainment, kind of fall into the second category. So think of Michael Jackson, Anita Baker, Beethoven, Mozart. I mean, we can go on and on. Then there's a third set, which is Nigerian artists who have taken this to a whole other level, representing and helping to elevate the brand Nigeria. Me, I'm here for it. We're here for it. Meet Mr. Babatunde Ogunseinde, a dynamic singer, songwriter, and musician with an unquenchable desire to expand the reach of the Nigerian culture through his impressive vocals and guitar skills. Oh, and he's an extremely talented artist, music artist. Don't worry, he will serenade us. You will check it out for yourself, don't worry. Welcome, Mr. Ogunseinde. Welcome, Mr. Ogunseinde, to the show. Really glad to have you here.
I feel like $1 billion.
You should. I'm sure, is it me that this lady's introducing like this?
I'm waiting for you to land. This is where this is going.
And I'm going to have fun on this show. So, we're really going to get to know you, right? And you're going to impress us with your guitar skills. With guys, you see the guitar over there, right? Are you seeing it? Okay. So, wait, so in your childhood, you've been studying the likes of Sir Victor Waifo, King Sunny Ade, Angelique Kidjo. There's just one question I have. So when other children were running around playing, like in the compound and all that, you were listening to music?
No, I wasn't.
What?
It was my inner mind that was listening to the music.
Okay.
You remember back in the day that TV wouldn't start
until 5 or something. 5, yeah.
5 p.m. So every opportunity you have to watch TV and soak it all in before 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm. When it's done. So from 5 to 9.
Yeah. Because after the late night news at 10 p.m. then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Go to bed to prepare for the next day. So I soak it all in there.
Okay.
From music played on radio.
Right.
Music played, sang by my friends. Mm-hmm. Especially, I'm gonna give a special shout out to my cousin.
Okay.
My cousin lived with us, for a little bit, and when he's in house chores, he would play this vinyl.
Okay, yeah, vinyl. Some of us know what vinyl is. Others don't know. They're like, what is vinyl?
Saturdays, and that's why he plays all this stuff by Fela, Wally Shenka, Jimmy Shanker, Blessed Memory now, Barista, Oliver the Coke, and all Victor Wife, all mix of that. So yes. And give credit to my dad too that really loves music.
Oh wow! So you were kind of I don't say forced to listen to music, but it just became a part of you. It just was just playing in the house. Is that what you're saying,
exactly.
right?
I wasn't forced. Music was available, and I just listened to it.
Right.
And it just became part of me.
Okay. But there was also the interest, right? Because I'm sure there are other people who grew up in that household who probably are not doing what you're doing.
Correct.
Right? Okay. No, we're here for it. We'll take it any day. So as an award-winning artist, who has performed at Houston's prestigious locations, you name it, House of Blues, those of us in Houston who know, House of Blues, Hobby Center, and Warehouse. Guys, this is epic. Oh yeah, serenade us small. In this, my own studio. I know this is not a prestigious venue, but you will serenade, me and my viewers, we need to enjoy.
Life, what is the color of life? Do you know? Do you know? What is the color of life? Do you know? Do you know? Some say that life is blue, blue, blue like the blue sky. Some say the love is red, red, red like the red rose. Some say the love is yellow, that's why sometimes it's very mellow. Life is black or white, black or white. all season on offends you and I'm black and white.
Oh my goodness, guys. So it is official. My studio is now a prestigious venue. He has just serenaded us. Guys, I'm going to clap for you. That was super fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So you see, when I say Nigerian artists take it to a whole other level, we've just seen it here. This is fantastic. So now let's talk about, because there are so many facets to you, right? Now let's talk about another aspect, which kind of also ties into your music. So it's called Babatunde and Friends,
Correct.
Right? Which you started over a decade ago.
Correct.
You connect with your audience in ways that are unbelievable. Guys, reviewers, let me tell you. So I've been at events where he performed, him and his band, and let's just say, I didn't know the time I now stood up and went and joined. I just stood by his side and I was just dancing, singing and all of that. And I have asked him so many times, please, can it be named Babatunde Ogunseinde and Friends? So tell us about Babatunde and Friends. Like, how did it come about? Why now? And what's the mission?
Well, the mission is just to sing and express music.
Okay.
Like you said, we've been on for like over 10 years, and we've been given the opportunity to perform at different places, and we try as much as possible to put our best into it. So, the aim is to produce and make music that cut across and entertain different audiences.
Okay.
And then perform at different stages. Different stages. We'll be privileged to perform where you met or where you mentioned, and we're still working on it. Working on projects, personal projects coming up in April. So things like that. It's the mission. General mission is just to propagate and elevate Afro-centric music, especially music that do live band and live instruments.
So how do you take stock of maybe your audience, right? Like, how do you give them a good time? Because I'm pretty sure maybe there's some studying going on because, right? To just give us don't share secret sauce or anything like that, but yeah, how do you engage with them?
It's no secret per se. You just read the room.
Okay.
You read the room, especially if you're performing at the concert and the person that's done before you has done something.
Yeah.
And it's either you want to live up to the expectation or be yourself.
Right.
So we try to be ourselves every time.
Okay.
We do our own special kind of music, and we know quite very well that not everybody will like our music.
Okay.
Like I don't like every music.
Right.
That's
right. You still have your preference, exactly.
Yeah. And then you just read the room.
Okay.
You read the room. The events we're out together.
Yeah.
And, look at it. If there's one person that is moving east or ahead, and
okay.
You do it. You start to switch it up a little bit, and you just read the room.
It's amazing, and you play everything from like Afro juju, high life, what else? Like, Afrobeat. It's just, you name it, right? Yeah. Reggae. Again, guys, like I told you, that event, I was like on my feet, I was dancing. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. And I knew I had to have him on my show. I was like, you're going to come to my show. He was like, just let me know when, where, and I'll be there. This is it. So you see. Now, you pay it forward, which is what I like. I like to hear it. I like to hear what people are doing, how they're impacting their communities. Your latest project is called The Village Square. Please, what exactly is the purpose of this project?
Oh, wow. So the Village Square was gotten from the concept of the Village Square, in the village.
Like literally, how in the village. Yeah.
Square. So the Village Square, like marketplace.
Yeah.
Politics happened there, judgment happened there, celebration happened there. So it's like a gathering of people in a community, but in this sense, people of different communities that have music in common.
Okay.
So, and the culture.
Okay. So tell us a little bit more about it. Now, when you say, but you bring people together, so you bring these people from, and I like to say it's like all over Africa, like from different African countries, right? I think, okay. And then you also try to have audiences again from different African countries. So like, let's come together, right? Okay. So, but what is the, like I said, you just started this. Like, why now?
Well, it's been a dream of mine just to, okay, let me play back a little bit. Okay, when I moved to the United States, I tried to sing like R. Kelly or Nelly or people or something like that, and I realized that I cannot be them.
Okay.
And I need to be
yourself.
Be myself. And I'm African.
Okay.
And that's all I have. Basically. So that's why I'm putting together all people from different African countries, and the audience too can be diverse audience.
Right.
So
true. It doesn't have to be. Yeah.
It's gonna be diverse.
Okay.
And that's the goal.
Okay.
Let's elevate our culture.
And hopefully, you know, people of non-African origin, they start to, I mean, they're already having an appreciation for like the high life, for the Afrobeat. I mean, we see Afrobeats to the world, right? You know, but this is also an avenue too. But it's also an avenue to help support like up and coming music stars, right? Like in the local communities, right?
Correct.
And that's really important. Oh wow. Okay. Is that like food? Is that always like food and you know?
Why?
Because me, it's foodie.
They'll be for
food and music. They go together.
We'll try as much as well to recreate an African setting.
Okay.
And you know, once you step in,
Yeah.
you just feel the.
You feel like you're back home. You're like, yay, this is it. I'm there. So I'm going to be attending my first Village Square, you know, events.
Yeah, officially a villager.
Hey, officially a villager. You know, back then when we were growing, I said you're a villager. It's like insult. Like, what do you mean I'm a villager? But this one is like, it's like legit. Like, you know, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Okay. So before I let you go, right? What is take us back to like a memorable. I mean, we already talked about it, but something memorable about your childhood, and it could be the compound you grew up in, you know, the food, the smells, the school, your classmates, your neighbors, just something, you know, that's most memorable.
You've said it all.
Okay. All of this, all the above.
Well, the most memorable thing for me was that, you know, my family, we were okay with what we had.
Okay.
And my dad, my mom, our parents, and my siblings, we were just okay with what we had. When we had plenty, we enjoyed it. When we had little, we enjoyed
you managed.
it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, average, we just managed.
Right.
And then.
How many siblings do you have?
7.
7.
I'm the third of 8.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So.
And.
So large family. Yeah.
Large family, large community.
Right.
And it was like, you know, everybody could go to everybody's house at any. Of course, not at night. But, you know, we could just go when you know. Go to my friend's house and my friend will be there and my friends won't go. Well, go to the kitchen.
Go help yourself. Those are like.
You know, that was
right.
Play, you know, outside till late, and then you know we actually played. You know.
Like we outside, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That was the original we outside. Yes.
And it's something. It's funny because so these days like my kids, if they want to play, they either can go outside or we take them to play places. So indoor, you know, play places and all that. And I remember one of the parents out there, a grandma. She was like an African grandma, you know. I think they're from Kenya, so she's Kenyan, you know. And she just made a statement. She was like, to think that. Just growing up back home, this is for free because you pay, right? When you go to those places, you pay for 2 hours or whatever it is. And she's like, to think that back home, you just played. You just played outside. It was free,
exactly.
You know? And you just enjoyed it. You played it until like dinner time, and then you go back home, you know, freshen up and then eat dinner, you know? So, and these are things that I don't take for granted. I really, really, you know. But anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Ogunseinde, for being on the show. Thank you for serenading us with this lovely music. I'm sure my guests, this is so prestigious venue. This Conversations with Yobosa. You see, yes. When I tell you that I bring in guests who are just inspiring, you know, no, thank you for, you know, for your story, for these projects that you do, and we're here for it.
Thank you so much for having me, and you know, just let me know next time you want to have me on, and I'll be glad to be here.
Hey, you see, so usually I have to like ask like. You'll be back, or you know, but see, he's already offering, and he will be back. He definitely will be back. This is just the beginning, right? So, viewers, there you have it. The delightful, the talented, super talented Mr. Babatunde Ogunseinde, who just serenaded us with his guitar skills. You know, me, I was just like, if not that, I cannot just jump out. My manager has already warned me. Don't be jumping out and going to start dancing now because we know you. I would have jumped out because me, I like good music any day, and he knows it. So, but. If you've not subscribed to my channel, go and subscribe. Otherwise, you'll miss out on just fantastic guests like that. No, but seriously though, this is where I bring guests who you learn something. I take something away from this show, and I hope that you take something away from the show. But you can't take something away if you don't subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, you will not know when a new episode has launched, right? And when I have a fantastic new guest. So please patronize Mr. Babatunde Ogunseinde. His information, IG profile, and all of that will be in the caption below. He is doing fantastic work. I don't know what I would do to be able to change that Babatunde and friends. So like Babatunde, Yobosa and friends. But I'll keep trying. You know, one day, maybe one day it will happen, you know, but don't give up. See, don't give up. But until the next time on the show, I say you stay safe and have a super sparkly one. Bye now.